everyone. I thought today we'd do a video and do another Christmas song. This one's Feliz Navidad. I know I had, you said I was going to be putting out a video of the drummer boy, and I'm going to do that yet too. It's just that today we had a potluck for the Laugh group. Laugh means life over 50 or after 50. And so we did a potluck today, and when I came back I was kind of tired. So I took a little nap, and here I am. I thought, well, I'll just do a short video. It just so happens the Feliz Navidad video, it's short because it's only 4 chords. So if you want to learn that song, it's actually pretty easy, and I'm going to show you a couple different ways. But one way, you can just do chords here in the first position. But what's really neat is you can either bar it or you can use power chords. And so I'll show you those 3 different ways, and then you pick what works for you. And but before we get started, I think we probably should go over the mailbag, because I promised that if you send me a Christmas card, then I'll send you back my Christmas card, and I'll include in it my pick. And so I've got a pick here. I only have a certain number of these picks, though, by the way. So if you're interested in this, get your cards out early, because I might run out. I do have, if I do run out, oops, I had this upside down. If I do run out, there it is right there. If I do run out, I do have some other picks too that I can use, but these are the Christmas picks. They say on the back, happy holidays wherever you are in this world. So anyways, I thought I'd send that out with the cards, but let me just go through the mailbag real quick, and then we'll get into our lesson. And for those of you that just have to get right into the lesson and don't like all the chatter, I'll go ahead and mark down below. If you take your cursor and run it on the bottom of the video, you can move up right to the tutorial, okay? And that way you can skip over the mailbag. But anyways, the first one, it comes from Roger and Betty, all the way from Kentucky. And let's see, it's here it says, this room is awful dark here. I've got a light in front of me, but there's not a whole lot here. I wish I had a flashlight. It says, unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And there's their card, all the way from Kentucky. And they say, Merry Christmas, God bless, and we enjoy your videos. And God is the greatest gift ever. That is so true. And thank you so much, Roger. And Becky is Becky. And I appreciate it. I'll be getting a card out to you. And I really love getting Christmas cards. It's a lot of fun. And it's neat to open up the mailbox and it's like, oh, wow, I got cards. I think it's kind of a lost thing. You know, we don't see as many Christmas cards out there anymore. And so this is kind of fun to me. Here's the next one, and it comes from Sweetwater, Tennessee. And is that where the Sweetwater company is that sells all the guitar products? I just wonder. Anyways, this one says, because of Jesus, we have peace that passes understanding. And that is so true. And this one comes, again, all the way from Tennessee. And Vanessa, thank you so much. And she says she watches most of the videos. I'm not going to read this whole thing, but she enjoys the different mom and pop guitar stores. We'll be going again, but not until the springtime. And when after all the tornadoes seem to have passed by, we really have to make it this next year to the Virginia area and Nashville again. That's really kind of the plan. There's a lot of stores there that we missed. And okay, so here we go. The next one is from Terre Haute in Indiana, and this one says peace and joy. And this is from Pam. Pam, thank you so much. She always, last year she sent me a card too. I really appreciate it. And she said, wishing you the best Christmas ever. And you too, Pam. And looking forward to every video you put on your YouTube. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad you enjoy those videos. I enjoy making them. And what really thrills me is when I hear it helps somebody else enjoy the guitar just a little bit more. And then I have two. And actually, it's interesting because one of them is to me and one is to Tilly and Bernice, the dogs. And so these both came from Donna. And Tilly and Bernice love their card. They were chewing on it. No, not really. I have it here. And so the first one, this is from Donna, all the way from Georgia. And it says, "'Tis the season." And I'm not going to read this, but she put a really beautiful letter. And by the way, she bought a Faith guitar, and I've never tried one of those. When you get that guitar, let me know what you think. That's exciting. I've always wanted to try one of those guitars. And so she sent me a little note and told me a little bit about what's going on. And it's thinking of you this holiday season, sister in Christ, Donna. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Donna. I'm so thrilled to get your card. And of course, we have this next one here, and Tilly and Bernice are also thrilled to get your card. She had a little gift in there for them, and they're getting ready to munch on treats. And here it is for Tilly and Bernice, and they're the dogs that bark during the videos. They're quiet tonight, and I'm so thankful. Usually when they get tired of me talking, then next thing I know, they're at the door doing something, or Bernice will go get something and start chewing on it because she knows you're not supposed to. So, but thank you so much, Donna, for that wonderful gift. It was very, very sweet. I really appreciate it. And Bernice and Tilly appreciate it. And the cards are just so sweet and mean so much to me. Thank you so much. And Merry Christmas to you all. All right, well, I guess we should get into this video. But if you're interested in getting a card from me with my pick in it, send me a card. I love getting them, and I do appreciate it so much. All right, so here we go. Are you ready? Okay, so we were going to do Feliz Navidad. Let me just go over the chords first. There's just 4 chords for this song. We have a G chord, and you can play the song right up here in the first position. So if you're used to playing guitar up here, and what's nice about this song is that you can actually sing it and just do a downstroke, and you could do it Feliz Navidad and A da 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 da. So you could do that, see? So if you're just at that level where you're just learning, that's fine. But I'm going to show you something a little different where you can actually bring out that bass note. See how that just kind of comes out a little bit differently? All right, so let's go over the chords. And the first chord is G. And this song is kind of interesting because when you try to sing it, what gets you mixed up is that G chord is actually at the end of the first measure, where Feliz Navidad, the G starts at the end of that word Navidad. Okay, and so what's starting up here in the first part, it's a D, okay? So sometimes just because I want to remember where to start my voice, I'll play the D chord first. Feliz Navi, and I'll just, and if I'm saying it wrong, it's because I don't know Spanish. I hardly know what this means, and when I get to that part where they say, whatever they say, prospero, I don't know. I just go da 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 da. I notice a lot of people do that, which is kind of bad. I should just learn it. But anyways, if you know it, sing it out. Okay, so get your guitar out. Here we go again. So A, G, A, and then a D, and a B minor. And that B minor sometimes is kind of difficult because you're coming over here on this side, and you're making that A minor shape here at the 3rd fret. but you're not using that first finger, which is probably your strongest finger when making chords. You're using it on the E string instead of here. Now you could do this. You could make, again, using those three fingers, make that shape, and then reach up here and pick up the 5th string, 2nd fret. So it would be, of course you could always bar it too. I mean, if you're comfortable with that, but that is the shape right there at the 3rd fret. You could just play those 3 strings, but it sounds better to pick up that either that high E or that 5th string there, 2nd fret. Okay, so those are the chords. You got G, A, D, B minor. Okay, so that's pretty good, and you can sing that song with it. Okay, so it goes Feliz Navidad, and then it goes A, D, B minor, D, D, G, A, D, G, A, D, B minor, G, A, D. Now you'll notice I'm playing it like this because what I'm doing is I'm pinching a low note with my thumb, and then these 3 fingers are just playing strings 3, 2, 1. So here I'm pinching from the low E string, where well actually I'm making a G note. See that? And then the A, I come over here and the thumb is picking the 5th string. And again, these 3 fingers are just taking care of these 3 strings. And then we go to the D, and there I'm 4, 3, 2, 1. And then 4, 3, 2, 1 again. So that's kind of how I'm doing that. But again, you could strum it. You can strum it like that, okay? And if you want, you can even play with a pick. It's just up to you. We were singing some songs at the laugh group today, and I actually used a pick for it. But I was barring it and using a different guitar as well. Okay, so I prefer using finger style anytime. Anyways, I feel like I have more control. It's just my preference, okay? All right, so there we go. So that's one way you could do it. But another way you could do it is you could use power chords. And so we start out with a D chord, just so we can know where to start the song. Feliz Navidad. And so there we could either bar it, and we're barring an E shape. Best way to do that is lay down the E shape and then put the bar down. Or you could convert that to a power chord. And you just play the first 3 strings. So that's where this will be better using a pick. Okay, so you can do that. And then you can come up here and you can either bar it again. You're barring an E shape, put that E shape down, then lay down your bar. Okay, so you go to the A, and then it goes to the D chord. And you're already there barring it, so just move over to an A shape. And you got a D, okay? But both of those could be power chords. Once again, you can just come over here and make this shape and play just the first 3 strings with your pick. And then when you go to the D, you just move it over. See that? So you go from an A to a D. and you're using power chords. Power chords are simply, they're actually 2-note chords, and you're saying, well, you're doing 3 notes. Well, actually 2 of them are duplicated. So you're playing the 1 and the 5 here and here. What I mean by the 1 to 5 is, like, say for instance, you do the G chord, G, A, B, C, D. So you're playing a G and a D, and one of those is duplicated. Okay, so but you're actually just playing 2 notes, a G and a D, the 1 and the 5. Okay, you're skipping the 3. We're not going to go any further than that, but that to say you can do a power chord for those. Okay, now the last chord, the B minor, what I'm playing up here, I changed to a B minor 7th. Okay, a B minor 7th. All right, and so it fills in. I think it sounds great. I mean, you could bar B minor there, but it's so much easier just to do it this way, where you take your first finger and you put it on the 7th fret, and then take these 3 fingers and lay it out on same thing, same fret, 7th fret, strings 4, and then put 1 on string 3 and 1 on string 2. And you're just going to play 4, 3, 2 with these fingers. Hear that? So that now becomes your B minor, or actually it's a substitute. It's not a B minor, it's a B minor 7th. But it sounds good, because listen to this. Hear that? It sounds, I think it sounds perfect, and it fills in really good. And if you're using the power chords, that's not a power chord, so you got a switch right there. So you would just pluck 6th string and then 4, 3, 2. You'll strum it. And I'm doing a downstroke with these 3 fingers. I'm not plucking up. Okay, so it's just different ways to do it. But you don't have to do it everything up here. But if you want to, you can. It's up to you. And then you'll be able to play this song and have some fun with it. Wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. And that's the song. All right. Now that song is still well, it's still copyrighted. It's not in public domain. So I can't sing it all the way through, but I can do it the way I just did it, just so you know how to play it. You sing it out. You have some fun with it. And when you get together with your group and do your potluck and they say play a song, you can wish everybody a Merry Christmas. And just play around with it. And if there's somebody else there that can play, like, well, we're going to be having a live coming up on the 22nd, and I have Christmas carolers coming, and we got some giveaways and everything, and I think we're going to do this song, and I have to be careful because I could get a copyright ding on the live even. So what I'm going to do, maybe just so I can bring it out and have them sing a little bit, is I'll make it into a little tutorial. You start practicing now, and then you can play along with us. Okay, you get on there live, play along. Let me know what you think. If it worked out, I'll call out the chords for you, and that way, while they're singing, we won't get dinged because we're doing an education. Oh, the only way we can do our Christmas caroling for some of these songs. But we're going to be having a lot of fun with that, and I'm looking forward to it. That's December the 22nd, 5:30 California time. All right, so I'm going to leave it right there, and I don't have anything else to say. I hope you enjoy this video, And I hope it makes sense. And I still have to get out the video on the drummer boy. I promise I will do it. It is such a great one. We have to do this one. So that's coming up. We'll get that one out. And okay, so we're going to leave it right there. And I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you are in this world.